Snap. Hello there. It's me. So, I'm gonna actually do things on this channel, finally. Other stuff I've done before involved like my high school projects and stuff, and random things I randomly put together because I was bored and it was the holidays, stuff like that. Basic setup of this land. So there's a couple things I'm gonna try and do on the regular every week. First thing is this, what you're seeing here. Basically it's kind of a vlog space, but see which observed today. Which is like my observations from the day, which includes social stuff, and what happened to me, which today will include why I've got a band-aid on. I also want to do, what else? Thinking's real hard for me. That and every week I want to try and do a kind of edutainment section that I'm going to call Queer AF, because one of my biggest passions is like sex education for queer people, but sex education in general, because I don't think there's enough of it in schools, and I definitely don't think there's enough queer sex education, because there's so much like I didn't know, and I knew friends who were queer who didn't know, which is really important to me. It's one of my passions. It's also talking about queer history in general. Oh, the other thing I'm going to try and do weekly, this week I read, which will be pushed by my university degree, because I'm doing a Bachelor of Arts, majoring in literature and creative writing, so I do a lot of reading and stuff like that. I'm also, not regularly, but on occasion, I'll put up skit videos, singing videos, dancing videos, because I like to sing, dance, and act. That's a thing with me. I like to perform. That's why I'm here on YouTube. I will move eventually, because eventually I'm going to have like a spot for me to do this. I just burped. This is already a mess. I feel like that's about it for the official announcement stuff. So, today I observed something I observed, because today I woke up at my parents' house. I don't live with my parents. I just stayed there last night because I hang out with my nana on a Monday night, because she's a cool lady, and also because it really makes her happier to see her grandchild, who's a wonder and a joy. So from there, I woke up, hung with my dog a bit, and took a train into where my dad picked me up and drove me to my university. But here's the thing, I noticed that like I got on the train at the start of the track, like where it started. So when I got on, I had a couple minutes to sit down and breathe before the train even started moving. Basically the formation of like a train carriage, for those of you who might not know, because you might live in different countries and stuff, was like, it's really, really long. There's 6 seats and they're facing each other, and then 4 seats, 2 and 2, face like 3 and 3, 2 and 2, a gap for doors. And then it was the 2 middle sections, which have a door either side of them, are this left side was 3 and 3 and 3 and 3 and 3 and 3. So it was 3 here and 3 here facing inwards, and then 2 sections where it was 3 facing that way and 3 facing that way. So it was like 6 people could sit there and face each other. And their left side was the version of that, but with 2. My side was the 3 version of that and the 2 version of that, I think? Yeah. So, and then there's the bikes and disabled seating and elderly seating to the right. So, what was really interesting was there were like, it's quite a long train ride, and there's people getting on and off at every station and stuff. When I got on, there was already like 2 girls sitting there. Like, I was sitting in the 3 and 3, the one closest to the left, so there was another 3 and 3 behind me. When I sat down, I was the only one in that section, and it stayed that way for like 8, 9 stations, which is about 40 minutes. And like there was people populating the other section and even the other side, and eventually people came and sat near me when those other sections got pretty full. But what was really like that was the thing. Those sections were pretty full with like a woman and 2 kids who could have been her grandkids or her children. I wasn't really sure. And then dudes. One woman at the back in that 4 section, one woman at the back in that 3 section. One dude over in the bikes disabled elderly section with a bike, and then these 2 girls when we started, and everyone else like filled in all those other sections. And it was really weird because I noticed no one came near me, like no one. And I was wondering, like, is that because of recent events? Like, it really did seem like they were avoiding me specifically, or women in general, really, because it was just the women who were alone. Like, am I scary, or is it just, because recently we had an unfortunate incident where a male raped and murdered a woman in my area, not in my area, but in close enough proximity to me that it was a big deal. On Facebook, everywhere, everyone was talking about it. And it obviously, when that kind of horrifying thing happens, it's very emotionally, shut up, I'm trying to have a moment. Sorry, it's one of my cats. It's very emotionally taxing, and it's very emotionally, not taxing, but like incendiary. That probably doesn't make grammatical sense to you. Like, I'm trying to get at, like, the point is, did this change society? Like, are men more careful of being near women now, or is it just because it was recent? And are men constantly afraid of... It just didn't make sense. It was weird. I observed that people were avoiding women. Men were avoiding women. Or people who seemed feminine, in a way. And I was just dressed like this. Like, I'm just wearing jeans, jumper, and this warm vest. That's all I'm wearing. I had my hair out. I'm wearing, like, half of makeup because I slept like this. And it was just, a weird thing that I noticed. And I thought maybe it might have something to do with the social thing, and stuff happening around us. In other news, I broke a nail. Oh my god, I broke a nail. So, I do a drama class. It's a class that I started in my current trimester of uni. It's a cool elective that I get to do. It's fun. And we were doing an exercise where 2 people faced off to grab a scarf. And we started out in neutral, and then we were meant to use it to create tension and how that creates the rhythm of life and stuff. So we were studying like how to physically get into role and how to physically get into a mindset without mentally changing yourself or hurting yourself. That's mostly what we're focusing on, because I'm doing foundations of acting and performance. But like, I went up to grab it and my finger got caught in it. And when the guy who was versing me pulled it away, it snapped my nail. And I'm not really a girly person. Like, I got these for a show I'm doing, where the character is a bit of a trashy skank. And she has an affair, and it's a long story. I have never had a nail break before, and these are tips on SNS, so like some of this is fake, because I don't like having long nails naturally. It's a bit gross for me, but like I saw it start bleeding a little, and I just looked away. I was like, nope, nope, nope. One of the other students chucks 2 band-aids on it. The tip is still held on there. I can see blood in there. It's dried. It's gross. I don't know what to do about it. I know y'all didn't hear that, but I heard that. That was my stomach rumbling. I'm hungry. So, they all looked like really, oh my god, did you break it? They were like really worried. I'm so sorry. I'm not usually this bitch, but I broke a nail. And I had to do an incident report, like, yeah, the student broke a nail, it's like health and safety and stuff. And there's like 3 drops of my blood on the floor in that drama room, and they were like, nah, leave it, it's fine. And I'm like, oh my god, that's so gross. I have no idea if any of that was intelligible. I talk really fast. But, Salem! No, you don't want to come say hi? Salem is the black cat that my sister has. I live with my sister and her life partner. Because it's gay. Like my shoe, I was going to show you my shoe, but I'm not going to. I have rainbow laces. I'm not sitting up straight for this entire thing. I probably look disgusting. Yeah, that was my day. I woke up, took a train, noticed people did not sit near me. Also could be because I'm a scowler. I have natural bitch face. Like really, really mad bitch face. Oh, other thing. So, I was talking to this girl at my university that I did the drama class with, and we were talking about, like, we were introducing ourselves, and I was like, oh yeah, because it's a common thing where we talk about where do you, like, come from, in, like, the thing, and I mentioned I was from a place that has a bad reputation. I'm not telling you because I wish to remain vaguely anonymous, in that I don't want y'all to know where I live. And I saw this look on her face, and I had to explain, oh, no, I'm not as druggy, nor do I carry a knife. It's just that, like, I live in quite a peaceful place that's a suburb, kind of, part of the city. Because, like, even, like, little cities, like this place, have, like, little suburbs attached, and we're in the general area of that place. And it was, like, really, really weird. It was weird. And then she was like, I'm sorry for judging. I'm like, no, that's cool, I understand that. I'd judge a person if they said they were from like, my immediate thought is, are you on drugs? Like, is that a thing? Do you do drugs? I'm gonna bleep that out. Future me, bleep that out. And she mentioned where she was from, and she was like, I know the assumption you're gonna make about that place. And I'm like, the only assumption I really make is, like, rich. But I understand that in all places there's a rich part and a less rich part, like there's classes everywhere you go, but that area is generally quite rich. Like, hi, I own a large company rich. We're talking about that. Whereas, like, where I'm from is like, yes, I have a moderately large house. So that was the thing. I think that's about it. So, I'll see y'all whenever I do the next video this week. Bye.
Well, that was awkward.